on this Super Bowl Sunday. Got some really good news for you, especially if you live in Europe and that part of the world. I found this video of a guy, his site is called Passiville, and he brought out this information about Aptera being in, and this is the name of it up here at the top, Aptera Gamma in St. Moritz, Switzerland, the FTE event. And he is actually an investor, but you are really going to get excited when you look at this video. So we're going to talk about that. So let's get into it. All right, so welcome back to my channel. I got some really good news to you, exciting news, and this is really going to get your blood pumping. This guy whose website or channel is called Passiville, you definitely need to take a look at this. This will definitely get you hyped up for what Aptera is doing and how soon they plan on coming out with this. But I'm going to go ahead and play part of his video of what I have. I don't have the whole video. I'd rather you go to his site to watch the whole video. But the little bit I did capture will definitely get you excited. So let's listen up.
As many of you will already know, Aptera is now pushing to get the launch edition vehicle into production as soon as possible. And one side of the fundraising initiative has been the Aptera Accelerator program, and the other side from private and institutional investments. The Aptera team decided to take a short trip to St. Moritz in Switzerland to the renowned Follow the Entrepreneur event in search of more investors. This gave me, as an ambassador, the rare and possibly only opportunity to see the Aptera in person on this side of the Atlantic before it enters production. And this is my first look at the Aptera. Some of you will probably have noticed that the front panel of the Gamma has no solar cells. According to Chris, they have pressured Anuj and his team to include a working PV prototype on the Gamma launch vehicle, but this was only a temporary measure because it was not a finished panel. Anuj had warned them that the construction of this panel wasn't stable, so although it was technically working, they decided to remove it and replace it with a more stable panel before this event to prevent any mishaps. But aside from this front panel, it's identical to the one that was presented in America. So I've split this video into two parts. This first video is mostly going to be about the St. Moritz event itself, and the second video, which I'll post later, is going to be more about the Aptera. Because the event was such short notice and the location was quite hard to reach, not many ambassadors could make it, but I did meet a couple of other European reservation holders, and it did give us quite a lot of time with both Steve and Chris, who were more than happy to answer some of our questions. To top it off, I was the first person in Switzerland and one of the first people in Europe to get a ride in the Aptera Gamma, which was very lucky because I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. My first real-life impression is hard to put into words. I had high expectations of the Gamma, and it did not disappoint. To see it on the screen is one thing, but to see Gamma in person just brought home to me how close Aptera is to production. I mean, it looked and felt like a 100% finished vehicle. I was also relieved to find that it looks smaller in real life than it does on the screen. All the talk online about it being too wide for European roads clearly wasn't true. We definitely have many wider and longer vehicles in Europe already, so this thankfully will not be an issue. In fact, if anything, the Aptera actually seemed quite compact. The inside feels bigger than expected. I'm 6'2", and the interior felt quite spacious and very comfortable, with a good few inches of space above my head and a very good view of the road. The materials looked and felt great, with the obvious exception being the slightly rough-looking center console, which will be replaced with the more elegant metal holder for the launch vehicle. Unfortunately, the wind was very strong, and as it began to pick up, ice began to blow inside the Aptera. Steve and Chris decided it was best to move the Aptera to the back of the hotel, where it could stay in the loading bay, a little bit more sheltered for the evening event. And this is the point where Chris offered me a ride inside the Aptera, which was short, but absolutely amazing. And you can see that little ride in the next video in more detail.
All right. So did you hear that? What he said about the Aptera? He said that he had high expectations. When he saw it in person, he was impressed. He was more than impressed. So he also brought out that even though they said that it's maybe too wide for European roads. He said, according to what he saw, that it's perfect. He said that there are much wider vehicles already there. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I've already watched the rest of the video, and I'm telling you, you need to go watch all of this. I'm not going to show it all because I don't want to steal any of his thunder. But and he's coming out with a part 2 as well that's basically going to be focused on the Aptera, and it might be out by now. I haven't checked to see, but yes, check out Passivlife. Passivlife. That's the name of his channel. And I guarantee you will be impressed by what he found and what he says. I tell you, I'm so excited. Oh gosh, I can't wait for this baby to come out. It's going to be so exciting for everybody when it's released. Yes, 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 indeed. I'm telling you, this is going to be great. Oh gosh, I got to calm down. I got to calm down. Okay, so we're going to go to the website and we're going to see what's happening on the accelerator program. Let's see what's happening today. Today it looks like, I wonder how many times I'm going to have to click it this time. Let's see. So the first click, it's loading. It didn't come up. Okay, no problem. I know it'll come up on the second click because it always does. All right, so here we go. We got 265 investors now. 3.22 million. Oh yeah, rock and roll Aptera. And of course we know RP is still at the top, and JB is still in second, and GL is still in third. So yes, everything is looking good. Yes, definitely. This would be a good company to invest in, I'm telling you. And please go check out that video. You are going to love it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to blow your mind. And for those that live in Europe, you have to look at his video. It's really going to open up your eyes as far, not only that they're already to come out, but that they are so close and they are trying their best to get investors to get in on this deal right now. Oh yes. All right, you Aptera lovers, go get them. And I'm just going to say, give a shout out to my patrons. You guys are awesome, but you really need to look at his video. It's Passivlife, and it is really very interesting, all the stuff that he brings out. And he was right there in Maritza, Switzerland. So go look at his video, and I'm pretty sure the next one is out as well. And I know you're gonna love it. I know it. All right, I'm gonna say enough. You guys take care. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Bye-bye.